my lovely water babies. Welcome to your extended reading on YouTube. I hope that you are all having a peaceful day. There is some noise in the background, and that noise is being created by my lovely fluffy white cat, Snowy. She is crunching away at her biscuits. And you know what? I was going to wait until she finished, and then I just thought, it's fine. We will continue. So, welcome if you've joined me from YouTube, and welcome if you've joined me from TikTok or Instagram. If you've already seen the little short video I've done, you know an idea of the energy. I'm just going to reiterate that, and then we're going to move into the deeper dive and what's coming in for you under this new moon in Cancer. So the questions I've got today are, what are you attracting under this new moon? And then just some obstacles that might be there and some guidance. It's quite simple this time around. And I do feel that with this new moon that there's a kind of slowing down vibe going on. I'm definitely getting that for you guys. So I asked the cards, what are you stepping into under this new moon? And the first energy I got was the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Swords. And it's like, here you are releasing the need to kind of, respond immediately to every single person that's communicating with you. I do feel you've got a lot of energy coming towards you at the moment. For some reason, you're attracting that. Everybody wants to be in your ear. Everybody wants you at their party. Everybody's got a problem they want to discuss with you. And it's great, and you're grateful for it, of course. But I just see you kind of releasing the need to just always have to respond, and allowing yourself to, just put your phone down for a bit, or turn it off, or put it on silent, or, there's just a feeling of, yeah, you're just done with it. You're done with it right now. You're not in the mood for it. It's kind of taking up a lot of your energy, I feel. And then with the Empress, you're also, as I said just now, you're really stepping into your feminine energy, your slowness, your sensuality, really allowing yourself to just slow down and be at peace, going about your day, enjoying your life, and taking care of yourself. And these three cards here were clarifying the Empress. So I feel this is you. You're kind of looking at all the people that are in your life, and you're being, just quietly observing their behavior and also how they make you feel on a day-to-day. And you're realizing that some of them are actually, kind of draining you a little bit, because this is like your energy. I see it here like draining down into the bowl there, into the whatever it is, the abyss, draining into the abyss. And you don't want your energy draining into the abyss. Thank you very much. You've also got people in your life that don't do that. And with the purple lilac color here, these feel like soul connections. You feel at ease and at peace with these people, and they bring out the best in you, and they bring out your softness, actually. You feel that you can relax, let your guard down, be yourself. You're not on edge, and you enjoy their company, and it all just flows really naturally. So I do feel that you're, sort of contemplating that, but it feels more like an observant energy. Although the Queen of Swords is, about sort of airy energy and thinking, I do feel it's more that you're just observing people from a distance. And then the Queen of Pentacles just kind of wraps the whole reading up. And so this is what you're doing. Again, it's just a repeating message of you taking some time for yourself, allowing people to come to you. But the Queen of Pentacles is not, yes, she's not going out, trying to, she's not the one going out trying to meet people. They're coming to her, yes. But she's not going to move if she doesn't want to. She's going to stay on her throne in the woods, and you know, if she feels like she wants to go out and look at the stars over here, maybe in a quiet field, she might do that. But otherwise, she's kind of happy where she is, and that's where you are. You're kind of on your throne, metaphorically speaking. And then we have the Chariot on the bottom here, and I thought, oh my goodness, what's that then? Why is the Chariot here? What are you moving towards? The Hermit. So yes, a repeating message. You are, you know, you're focused on caring for yourself, caring for your alone time, your body, mind, spirit. And you're also in this kind of reflective mode. No, it's not even reflective. It's an observant energy. It's like pulling your energy back, keeping it for yourself, and then noticing quietly where you feel drained in conversation or in someone's presence, and where you don't, where you feel kind of more activated and excited. And you're paying attention to that now. So that's a lovely start to the reading. I'm going to clear these away now, and we're going to move on to what are you attracting under this new moon in Cancer. And I could bang on about Cancer energy, but I'm sure you're going to be seeing and reading that a lot everywhere that you're watching. But, you know, obviously it is about the home, and it's really about what feels like home to us. That's what I feel under this new moon, you know. And yeah, and it's what feels warm and nurturing and safe. There's a safety aspect to that Cancer energy as well. So what are you attracting here? We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Let me just clarify that one. What are you attracting? Oopsies. Oh, the Two of Wands. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that one flew out. Right. Yes. Yeah. You are... I'm just going to get one more on that Two of Wands. Right. Two more. Maybe we don't. Maybe let's just do one to pull it all together. Yeah, I'm going to do that. One to pull it all together, please. Okay, we've got two, and I can see why. It's fine. It's actually, again, a repeating message. It's very simple this time around, guys. So what are you attracting in under this new moon? Things that have the potential to grow. So these are opportunities in your home life, your business, or your relationships that are going to grow into something when you nurture them, when you give attention to them. And I feel it's because you're allowing yourself to slow down that these opportunities are coming to you. Because when you're in that stillness and there's no attachment there, you're not seeking answers, you're just being quiet with yourself and allowing the answers to come to you, I guess, as you move about your day. And I think because you're in that vibration, it's bringing opportunities for real things that are going to last. With the Two of Wands here, yeah, it's things that you can, people and opportunities that you can actually make plans with. And the King of Swords energy is telling me here that you're looking at these opportunities that are being brought to you by the universe. So it could be in your business, your career, or it could be in your connections. You know, you might meet somebody new, or you might get a job offer. And because you're slowing down, because you're in the stillness, you've got much more of a clarity of mind, and you can kind of, you know, look at these things and you'll consider to yourself, okay, if I make plans to go in a certain direction with this job or with this person, what's going to happen 10 years down the line or 5 years down the line? And you can kind of see that really clearly. There's a lot of blue here. You know, there's no fog, I can't see any clouds. It's a clear day. Yeah, you've just got that clarity, and it's through the Hermit energy that you're kind of embodying, and the Empress energy and the Queen of Pentacles that we've already talked about. You know, you've cut out all the noise and distraction. You're seeing clearly. And when opportunities come to you, you can see clearly as well whether they are Seven of Swords or Six of Pentacles. So that's why these two are clarifying these, because you can see clearly whether this is not going anywhere and it's going to end up taking more from you than you get from it, or it's going to be a mutually beneficial situation, whether we're talking about business or romantic or friendship or family even. It's really lovely. It's like clarity in the stillness. That's what it is. I don't think I really need to say any more on that. No, let's just move on to the next part. So are there any obstacles that you need to be aware of under this new moon that might be challenging, that you need to navigate? And we'll ask what they are, and then we'll ask how you can navigate them with the guidance. So any obstacles? I'm just gonna cut the deck again. What obstacles for my water signs? Why is that one coming out again? Six of Pentacles. It wants to show itself. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so when you do, let's just get one more on that. That's too much shuffling, maybe it doesn't need to bring another one out. Oh, that one's jumping. Okay. Right, we've got Pentacles and Cups here. So the obstacle here, if I pull all of these together, is that when you do have these opportunities brought to you, there could be a tendency to kind of over-romanticize it and almost go too far into the Ten of Cups energy, imagining it's all going to be perfect and beautiful and wonderful and easy. And, you know, life isn't actually like that. You know, we don't sit on a rainbow all day long and watch our kids in absolute joyful bliss. That is just not life. So this is just universe saying, you know, just beware that you don't get too dreamy, and over-romanticize things, and that you stay practical. And also another obstacle, I think, is that you might it's almost like a feeling like you're not paying attention there. So I think that's kind of clarifying what I was saying, that you're not really looking at the details here. You know, there's loads of pentacles slipping away here because you're just off in airy fairyland going, oh, isn't this wonderful? Oh, everything's going to turn out great. But you need to kind of stay grounded and practical, and you need to look around you as well and be on it a bit. Maybe that Knight of Pentacles is coming out as well because you are slowing down, which is good, and we want that. And there are lots of benefits to that, as we've already mentioned. Whilst that's, you know, good for you, it's the downside of it might be, this is an obstacle, it might be that you don't notice so many, that you're missing opportunities almost, or that you don't notice where you need to kind of, make some practical choices, I feel, because you're just so off in your feminine Empress energy. But I don't think that's a major obstacle. It's not really a big deal there. It's just a potential, I guess. I think you're actually in a really nice energy under this new moon. So what's the guidance? Okay, well, those two wanted to come out, but I haven't really shuffled yet. Let's just put them there for a minute and have a little look. Guidance. What's the guidance for this new moon? It looks, when you look at it there, it looks like planning for change. Be ready for change. Get ready for change. So change is coming, good or bad, but there is no good or bad really. But change is coming for you, definitely. So the guidance is embrace it, allow it to happen with the Wheel of Fortune, allow your destiny, allow the wheel to turn without forcing it too much is what I'm feeling. Opportunities are coming straight to you. I've already talked about that because you're in Queen of Pentacles energy. There's no wands here. Have we had even any wands in the entire reading apart from the two? I think this is the only wands we've had. So there is no action required here. In terms of your guidance, you're here to receive. Look, her hands are open, or his hands are open to receive the blessings, to receive the big pentacle, the money, the job, the person. And it's going to grow. All you need to do is be ready to receive, which if you are in your Empress energy, you are. Allow it to come in. Enjoy it. Be in the moment. Be in the present moment. Be in gratitude every single day. That's not a bad energy to be in. And the more you do that, the more the universe will bring you. And yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is ready to turn for you. And this is just such a cut and dry reading, guys. I don't really need to pull any more cups. Do we need one more? Let's take one more. One more guidance. Just because this is shorter than my usual readings, I'm like, there just isn't anything else to say. Yeah, look at that. Come on, guys. If you don't believe in energy and cards, you must do now. Yeah, it's a clear message. Sit on your throne in the woods. Continue to be in your stillness and allow it all to come to you. It's cool. You're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to not be always on the go. And I just saw 1818. I don't know what that means, but that might be a number for you that you want to look up. Right. Well, I'm happy with that. I'm going to stop there with that tarot reading, and then I'm going to move on to some oracle. What do I want? Have I got Moonology up here? Hold on. Okay, we're just going to stick today with an angel card and one of my own messages. So what does the angel number oracle have for us? Let's find them all out. Oh, that one. Oh my goodness, we keep getting this one. This one came out in our live stream yesterday that I was doing with my friend. Okay, and this is really interesting, bearing in mind we were talking about how you're kind of being more discerning with your connections and things. So it says, recognize that everything is a cycle, light and shadow, day and night, good and bad. It is all a balance. No one is just one thing, nor are we lone islands. Establish a network of mutual support in your communities. Creation begins with an idea, but it becomes infinitely more beautiful with collaboration. This is a sign of strengthened bonds, of newly forged connections, and standing by your friends. camaraderie and being there for your friends, creating something greater than yourself, support networks and community growth, deepened connections and standing together. And the affirmation is, it will work out better than I could ever imagine. I love that so much. Sorry for the light, guys. I'm still charging up my light and I don't have any candles at the moment. Not the little tea light ones anyways. But that is a really gorgeous energy. I really see that you've got this solar plexus energy, which is just really strong at the moment within you. You're standing in your power, you know. And I love what that angel oracle was saying about community and creativity, because those are two messages that were coming through. It's like you with the Empress birthing the new world, you know, in that belly, in that picture where the belly is like a planet Earth. And you know that when you're slowing down, again, we're talking about the belly, you are stronger. And the less distractions you have and people draining your energy, the more your energy grows, especially that solar plexus energy. Because that can be, I just see it expanding, like your light expanding from that belly area during this time under this new moon. And yeah, you are deepening your connections, just like the angel card was saying. And things are going to turn out better than you could ever imagine. And you don't really need to lift a finger. I think that's going to be the title of this one. You don't really need to lift a finger. You know what you're doing. You are a portal. Yes. But you know what? When I was channeling that message, what was coming through is like how when we manage our own energy and when we cleanse our energy and we have that spiritual hygiene, you know, we're helping ourselves, but we're helping everybody we interact with, because everybody is a portal. Every single person that you touch, that you speak to, that you spend time with, that you engage with, you know, your energies are merging and kind of they're a portal into a certain universe. I do believe that very strongly. And so it's about you preserving and clearing your energy, and in doing so you become a portal for everyone. But it's more like your portal becomes more attractive, is the only way I can put it. And it's just, I think it's also a reminder that people are lucky to be in your energy when you are, you know, taking care of yourself. And with all the work that you've been doing, with all the healing work you've been doing and everything you've been through, when people are with you and they're in your energy, they're actually benefiting a lot from being in that energy. You are a portal to this other world where they can see themselves more clearly, they can feel more, they can get more tapped in, because you're so intuitive. You're water signs. That's your thing. That's what you're good at. And so anyone that gets to be around you is lucky. And I think the universe is trying to remind you of that. So not everybody gets to be at your table. And you know, as hard as that is for water signs, because I know you love everyone and you're so giving and you just think everybody is just peachy and gorgeous, which is very sweet. You know, you need to recognize how powerful you are as somebody that kind of activates something in other people. And you need to own that by, well, you are, that's the thing. I feel like I'm giving a lecture here, but it's really silly, because we've already seen that under this new moon, that's exactly what you're doing. You're taking your power back by spending more time preserving your energy and doing some spiritual hygiene. And I really feel that there are some amazing, amazing things coming towards you under this new moon. So I'm going to end there. I don't think I need to say anything else. And I just want to say thank you, as always, for being here, for watching, for your likes, your comments, your saves, your shares. And if you have just come across this this channel, then and you would like to watch other videos like this, then do click on the subscribe button, and then you'll get more of these popping up in your feed. I do them fortnightly for the elements at the moment. So it's just a nice way to connect as well and be part of this community. Otherwise, I am wishing you guys a beautiful new moon and so much love. I appreciate and love every single one of you. And I will see you soon. Bye.